Welcome to Business with Louis, the show where we dive into the world of entrepreneurship and explore the concepts that can help you build a successful business. Today, we're going to talk about organizational structure design, a crucial aspect of creating an efficient and effective organization. So, what is organizational structure design? In simple terms, it's the process of creating a framework that outlines how your company will operate, including the roles, responsibilities, and relationships between different departments and team members. Think of it like building a house. You need a solid foundation, a clear blueprint, and a well-organized structure to ensure everything runs smoothly. The concept of organizational structure design has been around for decades, with roots in management theory and organizational behavior. Influential thinkers like Henry Mintzberg, Alfred Chandler, and Peter Drucker have contributed to our understanding of this concept. Over time, we've seen various models and frameworks emerge, such as the functional structure, divisional structure, matrix structure, and flat organization. Let's break down some of these key principles and theories. The functional structure, for example, groups employees by their skills and expertise, while the divisional structure organizes teams around specific products or markets. The matrix structure combines elements of both, with employees reporting to multiple managers. Each structure has its pros and cons, and the right choice depends on your company's size, industry, and goals. Companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook have all experimented with different structures to drive innovation and growth. For instance, Google's flat organization allows for rapid decision-making and collaboration, while Amazon's divisional structure enables the company to focus on specific markets and customer needs. Another great example is the story of Valve Corporation, a video game developer that adopted a unique, flat organizational structure. With no traditional managers or hierarchies, employees are free to work on projects they're passionate about, and the company has seen tremendous success as a result. On the other hand, companies like Microsoft and IBM have faced challenges with their traditional hierarchical structures, which can lead to bureaucracy and slow decision-making. So, how can you apply organizational structure design in your own ventures or careers? First, it's essential to understand your company's goals, culture, and values. Then, consider the size and complexity of your organization, as well as the skills and expertise of your team members. Tools like the McKinsey 7S framework can help you analyze 7 key elements of organizational design: strategy, structure, systems, skills, style, staff, and shared values. For example, if you're launching a startup in the tech industry, you might opt for a more agile, flat structure that allows for quick pivots and iterations. In contrast, if you're building a company in a highly regulated field like finance or healthcare, you may need a more formalized, hierarchical structure to ensure compliance and risk management. Research has shown that companies with well-designed organizational structures tend to outperform those without them. A study by the Harvard Business Review found that firms with more decentralized structures were more likely to innovate and adapt to changing market conditions. Another study by McKinsey discovered that companies with strong organizational capabilities were more likely to achieve their strategic goals. In fact, a survey by Deloitte found that 70% of executives believe that organizational design is critical to driving business success, but only 20% are satisfied with their current structure. This highlights the need for continuous evaluation and improvement of your organizational design. As my colleagues on Wall Street will tell you, even the best-laid plans can go awry when faced with unexpected market shifts or internal conflicts. But with a clear understanding of organizational structure design principles, you'll be better equipped to navigate these challenges and make adjustments as needed. In conclusion, organizational structure design is a critical component of building a successful business. By understanding the key principles, models, and frameworks that underlie this concept, you can create an organization that's efficient, adaptable, and poised for growth. Remember, every great business starts with a solid foundation, and that foundation is your organizational structure. So, take action today. Start thinking about how you can apply organizational structure design in your own ventures or careers. Don't be afraid to experiment, seek feedback, and make adjustments as needed. And most importantly, stay focused on your core competencies and the unique value proposition that sets you apart from others. That's it for today's Business with Louis. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, every great business starts with action. Make your next move count.